In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 10 must-have cards from the new Festival of Champions in NBA 2K25 Myteam. So it's not going to be, for example, the top 10 best cards from the festival. So I don't think Kevin Garnett is a must-have card in this game from the festival. I don't think Paul Pierce is. I don't think D-Wade is. They're too expensive and they're just not worth their event pieces. But it's going to be a lot of the lower tier cards, maybe 100 overall or two, but mainly the Dark Matters, the Galaxy Opals, Pink Diamonds, and Diamonds. Which ones are actually worth going for in the festival exchanges, so you guys know, okay, I have like 20 dark matter pieces, 30 dark matter pieces, what should I go for? Or if you have, a certain amount of Galaxy Opal pieces, who should you go for out of the Galaxy Opals? Just so you guys know who are the top 10 must-have cards from this new festival. Obviously the Champions Festival, the Festival of Champions, whatever you do want to call it. So at number 10, this is going to be, I guess, technically in order. At number 10 is going to be Zaza. He's a decent power forward, 6'11" at the power forward position with a 7'3" wingspan. He's not great, but he's not bad, especially for how many pieces he goes for. Like, he's only 3 diamond pieces. If you're a newer player, if you need a budget power forward, just go spend 3 diamond pieces and get Zaza. From the festival, he's not that bad with a decent jump shot and tray escape. Number 9 is going to be Dark Matter Jojo White. Now, you are spending quite a bit more, Dark Matter pieces to get this card, and that's why I don't know if I can put him too particularly high, just because of the fact that he has 10 Dark Matter pieces, which, if you downgrade that, 10 Dark Matter pieces is 50 Galaxy Opals. You can get Robert Horry for 15 Galaxy Opal pieces. So this card is like a lot more compared to that card, for example, and some other cards we'll talk about. He's just not worth it in my opinion. I wanted to put him in the top 10 because we had to make a top 10 ranking. So him and Zaza, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend you guys to get these cards, but I do think they're better than some of the other options in the festival here at number 9. Number 8 is where we get to a card that is decent. Again, if you're a newer player and you're looking for a shooting guard and you only want to spend 15 Galaxy Opal pieces, Danny Green's not bad. 6'6" at shooting guard, 6'10" wingspan. He's a really good defender on the perimeter, but they didn't really change his SIGs too much. Like, compared to the Pink Diamond, Pink Diamond Danny Green, he's definitely better. But I mean, he already had Devin Booker dribble style Kemba escape, James Harden behind the back. The only SIG he really got was the Carmelo Anthony size up, which really isn't that great. He did get the Pro 2 fade. I don't believe he had the Pro 2. So I guess he got a bit of a fade upgrade. His jump shot's a bit faster. But other than that, he's very similar to his Pink Diamond card. But again, he's only 15 Galaxy Opal pieces. Number 7 is going to be Diamond Channing Brown. And this card, for his value, probably could be a little bit higher on this list because he's only 5 diamond pieces. Yes, he's a 6'4" point guard, so definitely undersized at the point guard position with a 6'8" wingspan. But take a look at how good of a jump shot he has. Jalen Tyson base, KCP upper on very quick timing is an amazing jump shot with the Pro 2 fade. His SIGs are actually pretty good as well with the Garland dribble style, Brunson size up, Kemba escape, Harden behind the back. You know what? I'm tempted to maybe put him even at number 6. I'm actually going to move him up to number 6. Glenn Davis here is going to be number 7 because Glenn Davis is a good card. He also has a nice jump shot, tray escape, Pro 2 fade, but he's also going to be more expensive, right? He goes for 5 pink diamond pieces compared to only 5 diamonds, and I don't think it's crazy to say that Channing Brown is a better card. Now, maybe Glenn Davis is more usable because of his height, because he's 6'9" at small forward with a 7-foot wingspan. These two cards, when it comes to their ranking, I guess can be very close. I would still probably take Channing Brown as a little bit more worth it in my opinion. If you're looking for a small forward over a point guard, then yeah, of course, go get the small forward Glenn Davis. He's going to be better for your specific team. But if you're looking for a point guard, I would probably go for Shannon Brown. Now, guys, getting into the top 5, this is where we get to cards that I would actually recommend you guys go after in the festival. The first 5 cards aren't bad. They're definitely solid options if you want any of those cards, but these next 5 are guys that I actually truly recommend and think that everybody, depending on their team and how much MT they have or just what their squad's looking like, should be going after these 5 cards. So at number 5 is going to be Pink Diamond Channing Frye. He's a really good power forward card that can also play center. He's 7 foot with a 7'2" wingspan, 90 block, 92 interior defense. He plays good defense in game, but the main thing is he's a sniper. He's a good pick and pop center. He's also can play the power forward position. 95-3 Hall of Fame Deadeye, limitless, set shot specialist, shifty shooter, has that good jump shot. It's a weird jump shot to maybe look at on paper, but I like his release in game on very quick. Pro 2 fade is nice to have, even though he's a center. He's got Kemba escape, Russell Westbrook dribble style. Not going to be moving too much for you, not going to be really creating his own shot, but as a pick and pop power forward, a card that's going to set good screens, pop up to the 3-point line, hit those threes very consistently, he's going to be a good spot up for you as well at the center position. Guys, number 4 is going to be 100 overall Surge, and my explanation with this card is for people that do either spend money on this game. Let's say you opened up a couple Hall of Fame boxes, right? And maybe you're grinding the game, you get the go piece for free, you grind for the go piece on Sunday, and you do it twice, obviously, because you can do it this Sunday and next Sunday. You're grinding the other challenges, and you really want to go get a top tier card in this festival. Now, I only have Surge at number 4 because I don't think he's as worth it to do as a couple of the Dark Matter and cards, and we'll talk about here in a second. But I think people that spend money on this game, or, you know, grind this game like crazy, or, you know, whatever, let's say you have 40, 100 overall pieces, should you probably downgrade those into MT? Yes, but that's not the point of this video. This point of the video is to talk about the cards being must-haves in the sense of the cards. Should you probably downgrade all of your pieces, you know, to diamonds and quick sell and make the 150k per go piece? Should you be doing that instead of going out and getting maybe like one card? Yes, and I'll talk about that here more in a second, but I want to do this top 10 list for people that actually want the cards from the festival. If you guys are more worried about just getting MT, then yeah, for 9 out of the 10 cards on this list, probably just downgrade your pieces and go take your MT. But for people that actually want the cards, I think Serge Ibaka, again, for somebody that's spending money on this game, not a crazy amount, but maybe you rip a couple Hall of Fame boxes, you rip some boxes, you grind the game, you get your free go pieces, you can get this card somewhat realistically. Is it going to cost a lot to get him because you're going to have to either grind the game a ton or spend money to get him? Yes, but he is really, really good at power forward. He has the best dribble sigs in the game. He has the best motion style, the best fade, and a very good jump shot. For a great defensive power forward card that isn't the greatest height, like only 6'10" at power forward, isn't extremely tall, but it's fine. And again, that's why I have him at number 4, because number 3 is going to be Galaxy Opal Robert Horry. Is he a better card than Serge Ibaka? Absolutely not. But the thing about him is he only costs 15 Galaxy Opal pieces. So again, you should probably downgrade your MT if you're going to go for Serge Ibaka. But if you're looking for a small forward and you just want this Robert Horry card that's really not going to cost too much MT and equivalent for obviously downgrading the pieces, he's a really good 6'10" small forward with a 7'1" wingspan, Booker dribble style, Steve Francis size up, tray escape, AI behind the back, Pro 2 fade with a nice jump shot. He's a really good option to go after. I think he's a must-have card from the festival if you guys are looking for a small forward. Now, if you're looking for shooting guards or you're just looking for the best cards available that are actually worth it, there's 2 cards you guys need to focus on. Dark Matter Richard Jefferson, and of course you probably heard everybody talk about this card, Dark Matter Cedric Maxwell. He is the one card that if you guys are trying to only improve your team slightly with the cards and you want to downgrade all of the other pieces you get for MT, that's what I think is probably the smartest thing to do unless you're a newer player. If you're a newer player, getting some of these festival cards like Richard Jefferson, Robert Horry, Channing Frye, right, that makes sense to do, or Glenn Davis or backup small forward, something like that, that makes sense, right? But if you're a player that, you know, for example, on my no money spent, I have a good team, right? I have a very solid squad on my no money spent. It's not like Invincibles and, you know, GOATs and the best team in the game, but it's a very competitive team. So what I'm doing on my no money spent is I'm getting Cedric Maxwell, and the rest of the MT I get, or rest of the pieces I get, will probably be downgraded into MT to make the most MT possible, because I don't need, you know, a Richard Jefferson, I don't need a Robert Horry, I don't really even need a Serge Ibaka, right? I have Dikembe and Miles Turner, who are basically on the same level or probably better than Serge Ibaka. So that's what I probably recommend for most of you guys to do. But I mean, this card, get Cedric Maxwell. I can't even recommend this card enough. He's literally an invincible card. Go get Cedric Maxwell. Richard Jefferson is also a great, you know, great backup option as well if you're looking for 2 shooting guards. But let me know what you guys think down below. What cards are you guys going after in the new Festival of Champions? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.